Hello guys, and welcome back to another video. And in this video I want to talk about when should you adapt your trading and when should you pull back. Now what I mean by that is, and this is a good month to say this, because in the month of December we know that liquidity is very low, right? Most of us know this. And if you're new to trading, then you probably don't know this, but it is. And the point is because people are just taking time off, right? So without having people in the market to actually drive the market and to actually move it, you shouldn't really be expecting to find loads of opportunities because they're not there. But that doesn't mean that you force trades to happen, because if they're not there, they're not there. For example, last week I only got triggered into 2 trades, but I waited 2 weeks for, well, I think 1 week for one and 2 weeks for the other, for price to reach that point of interest. But you have to realize is we have a plan and we just stick to it, right? We shouldn't be forcing things that just aren't there. I understand is, because even I do it sometimes, is you can do more risky trades in the sense that you're using a lower time frame, but you should still then be realistic with your targets. Because say for example you enter off a 15-minute point of interest and you have 1 minute entry, for example, your target should be based on the 15-minute time frame. You shouldn't be expecting to have huge swings because there's no higher time frame backing it in that sense. Whereas if you're using the daily and the 4 hour, then feel free to hold it as a swing if you like, because that's the time frame you're going off and that's how price should in theory react, right? But we're just not getting that at this point. And what I want to make sure is for you guys to understand is that we don't need to trade every single day. I don't trade every single day. There's just no need, and you don't need to force trades out of nowhere if they're not there. And that's what I need some of you guys to realize. And another thing is, when liquidity is very low, and it will be even worse. It'll be lower next week and the week after. It could be a good time for you just to step back from the market, because it does get very overwhelming at times if when you're spending a lot of time on the charts, which is why I like to keep my chart time as minimal as possible, to about 3-4 hours in the day, probably even less sometimes, because if there's nothing there, that's it. I don't look, because there's no need to. The price always comes to us, and then when we get a good trade, that's fine. We're set for the next few trades, even the next few weeks, depending on how you're trading. But you just need to realize that pulling back and holding and sitting on your hands is a skill in itself, and knowing when is best for you to trade is a massive skill for you guys to have. And I think what you need to realize is, trading, you can overtrade, right? And I'm sure most of you know this. And if you think about it, if you're forcing trades out of nowhere that just aren't there, and you're hitting more stop losses than normal, that's a good sign that you're probably overtrading and not sticking to your plan. The reason we have a plan is because we want to be at our best, we want to be at our most profitable, right? And when you stray away, and that's what the plan is based on, when you stray away from the plan, you shouldn't be expecting to have the same results. It's just not going to work. The plan is there for a reason. So I want you guys to stick to this, and especially the next 2 weeks, I want you guys to just take some time and enjoy your time with your family and friends. And I don't know if you can meet your friends, to be fair. We don't know what's going to happen in the UK in terms of the pandemic, so I don't really know what to make about that comment. But take some time to yourself. You don't have to trade. I'm to be fair, I thought I thought I stopped trading for the year last week, but all my alerts decided to go off now, and that's why, and it's still part of the plan. But you can wind down from this point onwards, because we've had a good year. There's no need to start forcing things and messing up and ending the year in a negative, purely because you're straying from the plan. There's no need for you to do that. So what I want you to take away from this video is understanding when to hold back from trading and when to not. And what I suggest is the next 2 weeks, even if you don't want don't trade. But you still want to be active in the markets. Just use it for a good time to back test and forward test. Use your time wisely. You don't have to trade in the next 2 weeks. I definitely won't be trading next week and the week after. I don't know about James and Ben, but I won't speak for them. And I'll be back on the the first week of January, which should be somewhat okay. But as you can tell from us, we don't trade that often. We only trade as and when our alerts go off and when when our plan and our criteria is met. And I don't want you guys, trying to catch up with everything and start risking a lot more. So take a moment, enjoy your time, enjoy Christmas, enjoy the new year. Just relax, because it does get, you can get burnt out from trading. And I've been there when I've overtraded purely because I was chasing the money at that point, to be fair. And I did overtrade and I didn't really get anywhere. For example, I remember 2 years ago I had a good start of December, to be fair, and then I got a little bit excited and started taking every single trade that I saw. And I think I ended up that month at break even when I was, I think, 12 or 13% up for the month. I can't fully remember, but all I remember is going back to break even and not really having a Christmas gift for myself in that sense from trading. But I learned from this, and I want you guys to acknowledge this, because it's not something, psychology isn't something that's really addressed when it comes to trading. And I hope that this series of videos and this channel is useful for you guys. And as I always say, if there's anything that you guys want me to address, feel free to ask and I'll address it in these videos or in the Zoom calls that we have on Sundays. But for now, this is a very short video. But for now, I hope that you guys have. I don't think we don't have a Zoom call until the new year. So I hope that you guys have a really good Christmas. Enjoy that time with your family and friends. Enjoy the new year, and I'm sure we'll have a good 2021. We'll see what happens. But for now, trade safe and stay safe even. And I hope you guys have a very good Christmas and a happy New Year.